What's good, my TV besties? How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing good. Thanks for always coming back, checking your girl out. If you're new, my name is Ash. Welcome. Stick around for a little bit. Let's talk about these marriage at first sight couples. 3 out of 5 of them have gotten married, or at least are close to getting married. Yeah, at least 3 out of 5 at this point. Can we say that successfully? Yes, we can say that successfully. We can say that yes, 3 out of 5 of the couples have gotten married. That's what it was. It ended with Eris and why was I about to call her Sabrina? Jasmine. It ended with Eris and Sabrina and Jasmine about to get married. So yes, let's just talk about it, y'all. Let's just talk about my thoughts. And of course, don't forget to drop down in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I love to chit chat with y'all, hear y'all thoughts, whether we like or differ. I want to know about it. So let's get into it. So first of all, with Shaquille and Kirsten were fresh off of basically the start of their marriage last week, and then they were officially married on this episode. And basically we had saw where basically our good old girl Kirsten gave that boy the cheek, okay? But in her defense, I'll give her that. She did want him to ask permission. He did not ask permission. He was clearly nervous. I think he's smitten. She's definitely the type of girl, that he would go for. He's immediately attracted. He let her know that the Lord knew what he was doing when he made her. Okay? So clearly we know where Shaq stands. We know where Shaquille stands, but Kirsten did not want, she specifically said, low cut beard. Well, she has a beard. Maybe she wanted a more low cut beard, in which Shaq's beard is not necessarily low cut. It's a little, it's bearded. It's what I like in a beard. So I ain't tripping about it, but she likes what she likes, and she's not seeing that. So off top, you're seeing this person, you don't really like bald guys, she's not attracted. It's disappointing to me, because regardless of, yes, you may have a preference, I still feel like they should not go in with a set mind of they're going to get exactly what it is that they may have been asking for. But, nonetheless, I do feel like she's still giving, an effort. She's open, to getting to know him, because outside of the looks wise, based on the things that she wanted in a man, I definitely feel like, that she's getting that with him. So it's definitely something where, hopefully she's open to attraction growing, and really giving him a chance and getting to know him, and not letting superficial things stop her from possibly what could possibly, be a great relationship. Shaq is all open. He's immediately open. He's letting her know, what he does for a living, his backstory in regards to his scar. Like, he is an open book at this point. And I think if anything, he's trying to do his best to make, her feel comfortable. Like, this experience alone is just an experience. So he definitely got what he wanted. I'm hoping that we see more of Kirsten coming around and making that effort, despite the fact of her not being, attracted. Because for all she know, he might have those inches. He might have those good old inches that she won't, and that could very well change things up real quick. That could change her mind, right? So who was next to get married? Nicole and Chris. Nicole and Chris were the next to get married. And there was so many things about them that I was just like, this is a good start. This is a good start. This is good. This is what I want to see. So, like, y'all remember the first episode or I can't remember if it was the first episode or if it was the matchmaking process, but Chris had guessed that her name would be Nicole. Fast forward to when they were getting married, she said as well that she had guessed that his name would be Chris. Okay. Y'all ain't gotta believe that's good stuff, but I do. Whatever I do. Y'all know I'm a sucker. You know your girl's a sucker for love to begin with. But when it ain't right, it ain't right. And be clear, I'll let you know when I feel like it ain't right. So outside of that, they both got each other crystals. How ironic was that? Now, she might have actually gotten him, physical crystals, but he had got her a moonstone, which is a form of a crystal. I have one over there in my collection. But just in a necklace. And she was just talking about how, she got emotional because she felt like she, besides, I guess for people who know her, she had, and friends and family, she had never really gotten like a real sentimental gift where it felt like somebody was really like putting in effort to give her something. And it was just like he already knew her, as if he had called up her friend and said, hey, what's a good gift to give? And it's like this person who doesn't know you gives you something that you feel is so perfect to you, so perfect that this is low-key something that you ended up gifting him as well. If that's not good starting, y'all, like, and then at least they know like their belief parts or whatever, and just their relationship around crystals and what they mean and their meanings and their healing properties and the things that they can do, that says a lot. And then to find out that yes, Chris clearly got a little bit of shy to him, but he's like, I might gotta be reeled in too. I'm actually talkative too. So I'm looking at this like, they got my girl Nicole right. They got my girl Nicole right, because I was a little bit worried. I think there could be still times where, because it's still early, where Nicole could, have Chris a little taken aback, but you just never know. He might be able to really like take that up in stride and really either match her or as well match her, but also still just be like, I can handle you, girl. Like, I know how, like, I'm here for them. I think that they are at a good start at this point, y'all. And then with Clint and why I want to call her Rachel, and I know her name is not Rachel, Gina. With Clint and Gina, I'm not gonna lie. I immediately, if you watch one of my videos before, I immediately was talking about how I wasn't exactly sure if the attraction would be there, especially on Gina's side. You can clearly see like Clint could not take his eyes off of Gina when she came down that aisle. And I was like, you're darn righty, Clint, go get him. I like Clint. I really do. And as I think as I started to like, you know, see Gina and get to know Gina, I was like, Gina does maybe look like one of those girls that could, date like, or maybe likes a scruffy dude. So, okay, let me also just say this, y'all. If you have not watched this is my second time doing, yes, I am, or even you definitely gotta follow me on Twitter, because I'm always definitely putting my commentary out there, y'all. So you can catch that down there in the description, as well as my TikTok. So I'm all for the kiss. I'm all for the kiss and them kissing. So that's why, like, low key, I'm pointing out the fact of them kissing or not kissing. Nicole and Chris slamming on them, okay? They got the kissing on. Clearly, Shaquille and Kirsten did not, I get it though. If you're not really attracted to a guy, you're not going to want to kiss him. But is it that you're not attracted really because he got a bald head? Or like, no, really from the sounds of it from the after party, she's not attracted. And I think that was also what I found interesting about Gina, because they have the chemistry. You see they have the chemistry. Like, the conversation flow is so easy, to the point that I was just like, watching them, I was like, why does this seem like this is, and mind you, there have been other couples where the conversation flows easily, but it's something about them that's just giving me like, this is going to be easy for them. Like, this seems like it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be a struggle. Like, now we never know. But I'm gonna stop trying to like say things like things can change. That obviously we know they can change. Well, I'm gonna stay in the present. I'm gonna stay in the episodes that we are in, and as things change, then I, clearly I'll change. I don't want to continue to say like, oh, but we know clearly. We know. We know that things can either go left, they can go right, they can go left and then turn back right, they can go left and then make a U-turn. Like, things can just always go any which way. So with that being said, so far I do feel like they are on like a good track. Gina went in for the kids, hand on the head and everything. She went in for it. But at the same time, she had said that the sexual chemistry wasn't necessarily there. So I'm like, can you be attracted to someone without having the sexual chemistry necessarily? But I guess so. Like, I could say like a guy looks good, but that don't mean I necessarily want to have sex with him. So it did put me on the like off a little bit, because I was just like, so is she attracted? Is she not attracted? So that's a bit confusing. But again, regardless, they seem to be flowing. The conversation is flowing. And so that just leaves Eris and Jasmine and McKinley and Dominique. And I don't know what it is. And maybe I'm prejudging him, y'all. Maybe, I was like, and I was like, okay, maybe he's kind of giving off player-ish. I don't know. The little snide remarks and the judgment he has for some of the other guys, and then the snide remarks of the streets. And clearly it's like it's all jokes for you guys and banter, whatever. But something is just saying to me, like, I just don't think he's serious. I don't think his player card is necessarily, recycled, just yet. So I'm still just uncomfortable about what's going on here, but I really think that they make a cute couple. I thought they look very cute together. And then this whole Dominic and McKinley thing, like, y'all, I don't know. I have a way of thinking sometimes, and I believe production does things for like a certain reason. And I don't know. I just feel like McKinley and Dominique are going to be a lasting impression. It's always one. There's always one on the show, okay? There's always one. And I definitely feel like they're going to be it. We already can see that the girl can't remember the guy's name. I don't think necessarily that she is going to be attracted off top. I definitely don't think that. And I can't wait till next week, because I honestly have some words that I'm not going to go into right now about her mom. But because it's like, girl, what? You're not even making sense right now. If you was worried about whether she was marrying Jeffrey Dahmer, then you shouldn't have married her, a stranger. God, literally, I say, when I say I'm not going to go somewhere, I be trying to mean it, but it don't never happen. So, y'all, that's really it. That's really all we got. They're getting married. Everybody's still in the getting married process. We're about to see everybody go to their receptions while the rest of the couples start getting married. So while this might have been a shorter video, that's what you might get from me. It is just me. So I don't be trying to, want to give y'all some long drawn out videos unless it's just really necessary and I really got something to talk about, or what's happening on the episode. Just really like whatever. Either way, short or long, y'all make sure y'all drop your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts so far on these couples, what you're thinking. Are they off to a good start? Are y'all seeing some things that I'm not seeing? Let's just talk about it. I would love to talk about it with you. So I'll check y'all later.